Right, the famous Arcol game. Let's have a look. Let's watch this demo. It's the first time I'm watching it. I don't seem to remember the game that well. But we'll find out. It seems to have to clear my name to Critico, just telling me I'm apparently baiting every game, but let's have a look. First round. The Mackerel Man. Right, so I'm going on to position. Okay, let's just pause a sec. Let's see if there's anything going on. There's nothing too exciting, actually. I'm taking a fight against Buckster. I'm fighting Lumi and Buckster. GB's on position. Okay, I see somebody else there. Who's that? Oh, okay, so here's Critico off spawn. Top of garage. Fine, you know, maybe he got pushed away at the start. I don't know. But we'll find out, and you know, later on. I'm pushing off spawn. I shouldn't be really. I should be playing a little bit slower on my second life, but for what it's worth, I go in, do some good damage on LJD, get finished by Lumi. Not a good second life from me, but shit happens sometimes. Yeah. Just wait till the next life. I could swap between players, but for this exercise, I'll just watch my pod for the moment. Round goes a little bit haywire. GB's back in. I'm back in. Straight up to top garage, getting a nice round to Buckster, looking for more damage. I know they're low, so I'm looking for some frags. Nice wall bank on the roof, frag on Buckster. First round nice and clean, pretty easy, but I don't understand how I'm starting outside, so to speak. I'm a little bit slow starting this round. You can't see the chat, I don't think, but I'm pretty sure I was typing in chat to Critico there, because it was already complaining about something, starting outside or whatever that means like that. So I'm fighting Lumi, I'm still fighting 2 off spawn. Still in there fighting. Managed to frag Lumi pretty cleanly. I'm going straight into the action, looking for a frag, 3 healing, fighting the roof of LJD. Managed to trade LJD. Not too bad. Not very baity, I wouldn't say, but you know, not too bad. Straight back in with GB. Back in the action yet again, fighting with GB. Fighting the roof. The roof hits a really nice air rocket there. I have to reposition. I see Zenom's on his second life, so I know already I need to slow down. The fact I'm not moving probably means I'm typing again. You know, first to admit I was probably tilted in this game. Not that surprising. See, I didn't even hear the guy coming yet, so I was almost definitely typing. So that's 1-1. Let's see the next round. So surprise, surprise, I'm in there again, not outside the map, like I've been accused of. I'm fighting 3 because nobody's on position at the top there. Me, Zenom, and GB on spawn. Critico comes in late. I don't know if you saw him jump over the top there, but coming from top garage. And this isn't me just hating on him, this is just pure analysis of the game that's going on from my perspective, my POV right now. So similar spawn to last time, looking for that rail off spawn, nothing. Repositioning at garage, fighting the roof. See another guy at top, so I need to try and dodge the rail. Looking for the rail angle, nothing. The roof hits a nice rail. I'm in Siphon A. 2 guys on 20 seconds, so I need to slow this game down. Ideally, I need to try and pull up a frag on 1 guy. Lumi's pushing me, which is alright. You know, Critico should be taking position on me, but instead he's just standing behind me. He knows I'm low, but not massively useful, but we both survive, so that's okay. Taking position, the roof kills me. We've got 3 teammates up, which is okay. Critico should think about dying now, which it looks like he is. GB and Zenom need to slow down. Zenom's taking a lot of entry damage, but it looks like GB's managed to preserve his life. That's okay. I'm up in 5 seconds. Let's see what happens. I got that horrible spawn. 2 of us up. Need to still play slow, even though we know they're low. Probably going to look for some damage. I can see Critico chasing me here. He's trying to weeble me off the map or some shit, so I just get out of the way. He's going in by the look of it, which is actually a mistake. There's 4 players up. He can't be going in, but he's taking no damage, which is good. So positionally, that worked out nicely. So I'm taking damage from everywhere. Not a very good life. Shot onto Buckster. Entry, reach the second rail. Hit for 40.
Egg hunt.
I've respawned in a pretty long round. Naroof's been in a 1v3 for like ever, so that's a really good Siphon AO from him. That's reset us to a really bad position. I'm on 35-second Siphon AO. I need to try and get a kill. There's 3 people alive. I need to kill one. It's not looking too good. They've already found me, so I can't buy time. Get a nice round Buckster there. Really nice rocket. I'm just getting pushed from absolutely everywhere. Lumi's in a great position to catch me out. Nothing I can do.
Round 4.
So that's 1-2. Let's have a look at the next round, round 4. So starting at this top garage area, I see Lumi. I'm repositioning here because I see my 2 teammates are over the other side. I see there's still a teammate missing, so Critico's starting behind me. This is probably what he means by he was following me. But because of his position, he could have been up on top there and I could have backed him up. But I have no choice but to reposition. We get a frag on LJD off spawn, so this actually works out really well. Lumi hits a nice explosion on me, but it gives me position back, hitting a good rail onto LJD. Critico's fighting over in the corner. Buckster on spawn, I can heal Zenom here. Can get a nice double heal, maybe even a triple if GB comes back. Repositioning again, looking for some damage. I see him on the garage, hit a nice rail on Lumi. Make the most of these heals before they expire. And we've basically got full control of this round. We're doing a lot of damage on the enemies. I'm just fighting on position. The roof gets a nice frag there. Team pretty low, GB's low, Critico's low. Spawn bottom garage, rocket jumping up straight away, pushing in straight away. I know they're both low. We should be pushing here. The guys from top should be pushing already. We've wasted about 3 or 4 seconds, but it's not the end of the world. I spot Lumi there. Killing the roof. Continue now looking for the spawn. I see a guy spawn here, LJD. So we should be able to get a kill on him, but unfortunately he does a lot of damage on me. Buckster hitting good LG. Zenom backing me up. Narrowly dodge that nade. I've got to be careful here, it's like it's not in our favour. And I'll probably get done into this. Get a good direction mirror and a rail. But unfortunately Zenom goes down, so we're losing 3-1 at this point. So we need to rethink our strategy. Whatever's happening now is not working. I'm straight in with GB this round. I see LJD on me and Zenom. So I've still got, look, again, I have 2. There's a guy stairs, we have absolutely 0 position at the top. Somebody's coming in late, I didn't see who that was. I'm just repositioning. Unfortunately, they read my play, so they've got 2 guys on me already. Not a bad start, but the team initial positioning is really bad. But, you know, it's public, we have to adapt to this. I'm looking for a frag on Buckster, hit some good LG on him. And I see some teammates taking damage on position, so I'm spamming back. I'm going to reposition now because I see some people spawning. Getting some good LG from Buckster. I've just got out as much as I can. Managed to get a rail. I need to try and disengage, get a heal off. I did see a guy spawn lower yellow, so I have to be careful. Teammates should really double me here. Everyone has a heal as they've just spawned, but doesn't matter. And I'm back on top. Railing LJD, GB's fighting him, miss an easy rail there. The roof comes in, managed to get a good lick on him. I predict that he's going to rocket jump back up, but we'll see. Nope, disengages. Fighting Buckster again on position. So it's pretty good, you know, good kill work. Still in the advantage, Critico full HP, GB's got a good amount of HP. Team should be pushing this, they know one's low. They should probably get one guy to try and do damage. If they can trade a guy, we can hunt. If they can't trade him, we just reset, and that's fine. Looks like they can't, so Zenom's really low. Zenom should think about dying as I spawn. So I spawned, take top of the map for an easy position, get the frag, see the Lumi, fighting Lumi. This is a really good opportunity for us. Lumi does some great damage there. Really good PG. I've taken so much damage chasing. So we should slow this down a bit now. So we get the frag on Lumi, which is really good for us. We should just heal, then we know we have full advantage. It's going to be 4v3, so we shouldn't overcommit. We should make the most of the heals and go. So Narood comes in like a crazy rocket guy he is. Hitting some pretty good LG on me, I do some good damage, get rocketed in the back by LJD. Now I'm on 40, so we're on the back foot again now. Ideally we need to trade in the roof. If we trade in the roof we can just reset full timers. But unfortunately, Critico's going down, GB's taking a lot of damage, Zenom's staying alive, but there's the risk that both are going to die together. It's 2v1 against Naroof. They either need to go and kill Naroof now, but Lumi's about to spawn, so we have to wait. Critico's coming up, so it's going to be again 3v2. They need to just look and try and kill Naroof, or kill Lumi and kill Naroof after, whichever. I see some rails being exchanged, which is okay. It's going to be 4v1 against Lumi. This should be a really easy round, but it looks like we have no idea where he is. There is a ping going down. Get a good round to Lumi there. Really low. double rail into round 5. So, Flick Master, apparently. So, Critico's there in garage. He had time to just come onto position, but for some reason he's just spending his time looking at me instead of taking position. So I guess this kind of makes more sense that he was following me around, but I'm not sure the purpose of following me around. He should just be taking position based on his spawn. You know, not all spawns are equal in Wipeout. Sometimes they're not great. Nice early kill, taking an early heal so I can engage on Lumi's respawn. 2 teammates taking a lot of damage. So I see 3 teammates are super low, I have to slow down. I'm trying to do some damage to Lumi, I've taken way too much damage there. I just need to stay alive. Need to stay alive for as long as I can for these guys to reset the 5 seconds because I'm on double death already. Just trying to get some damage, hit double rail on LJD, which is nice. Just trying to make the most of this 10 HP. 2 guys are on double death, I pinged both of them on the final position. This is really good for us. If we just swarm in now, this should be an easy round. So, trying to take the position. Don't see any pings from anybody, which is interesting. All my teammates are low now, so we've gone from having an advantage to a big disadvantage. So I'm going to try and keep top of the map. Probably going to have to flank down lower, but I can't remember how the rounds play out, obviously. Critico dies there, so I've been spotted at spawn. The roof's fighting me, LGD's fighting me. That's a really good attack from them. Killed by Lumi. Some solid LG as always. Round looking fairly even, but we're taking a lot of damage from different angles. Zenom's very weak, Critico's very weak, GB's very weak. We have a chance of losing the whole game here. And there we go, we lose. So that's that game. That's game 1. Right, now let's check the same game from Critico's Bob. Let's have a look. I won't comment too much because I obviously don't know his thought process, but let's just have a look. So he's got a good spawn. He could be on spot with Zenom. Zenom's going there, but he's repositioning to garage. Gets a nice round. Okay, so he gets 2 rails, which is cool. That's good, but that's at the cost of me getting doubled and the team potentially losing position there. Actually works out okay for us, but positionally, not very good. You know, he sees his teammate going in, he sees me on position, he sees GB on position, and he's not there. Now he's sitting garage, which is probably a good decision. You know, I've died twice, but he needs to play slow, but instead he goes in, so it's an interesting choice there. But he does manage to help GB with a kill. He does manage to get out and reset the round. Pretty clean round. Again, starting at this top garage area. He sees GB and Zenom on position. This is where I was typing, so I'm late this round. So all around, pretty shit start. Two nice rails. Great weapon choice, but it's not the end of the world. Last round from them, but with the botch start, that's not too surprising. Round 3. Again in this top garage area. You see all 3 of us on position there. So this round, I can't imagine he'll get much damage. So he gets 60 damage entry. Not too bad, he's in fighting now. Venom's died as a result of the gang of spawn. GB's taken a lot of damage, I've taken a lot of damage. Not the worst start, not the best. So we're in a tough spot here. It's a 2v4. We need to try and buy time. So Critico was trying to obviously troll me there, throwing weebles at me, so I made the right decision to just rocket jump away. I'm taking rails constantly because rather than taking an open position, it's just sat on the curve there. But again, not too bad. On 40 seconds, they take LGD down, which gives us minor advantage, which is pretty good. We can be looking for a frag here. Try not to let them get the roof to respawn, but teammates are taking a lot of damage. It's a good kill on Lumi.
Lost.
I think it's worth pointing out that I'm not actually playing any different this game than I'd usually play. Just worth saying. Again, this top garage, so doesn't work out too bad. Looks like, looking at the teammates, a lot of people are positioned slightly further back this round. Not too much of an issue. But at the start, I don't think I've seen Critico at one point anywhere at the actual meet, whether that's a banana, whether that's on base, the top position, default. It's always top garage. I think one round was orange, but it's only round 4. That's a good double kill.
Point. Round lost. Round 5.
1-3 down. So another round, like 3 players on position. Admittedly, this is our mistake, you know, I knew Critico was playing further back, I just shouldn't have bothered going in. So if anything, I can, you know, seek forward myself, but then, you know, if you play against that and you try and play more defensive, you get people calling you out on Discord for playing defensive. So, you know, you can't win. You know, at this cost, again, we're taking a 3v4 on spawn against, you know, the roof is great with rockets, Lumi is great with rockets, Buckster's LG is really strong, LJDs are really aggressive with rocket player as well. Taking a 3v4 against that caliber player pretty hard. So, in this case, you know, I'd probably argue that I probably should have baited more, you know, if I wanted to win the game. Playing too aggressive. Critico could have doubled me there, you know, deliberately doesn't. Which is fine if he's tilted, whatever. But in terms of contributing to the win, not a great idea for the play, but again, round's not going too badly. I like the way the doors just don't work on demos. Round 6. Positioning again. At the back. Not engaging, GB taking a lot of damage. Managed to heal GB up though, which is good. But from the initial fight, not in with the team. Did we lose this round? I can't remember. So that's it. So you can obviously, you know, take away from it what you want. Look at the damage difference, 5.8k, 3.5. And, you know, from what I saw, I think Critico was playing the, you know, the beta role there. But take what you want. Maybe I was making mistakes. You know, maybe it's my bad. That's the demo. That was what was requested. Let me know what you think, I guess. Right, I thought I'd just review a second game on Arcol, just in case the first one was, you know, something different, in case people were playing differently on purpose. And, you know, just to clarify, this isn't elo shaming, damage shaming, rank shaming, whatever other shit was said on Discord this morning. This is just an understanding of what's happening. You know, I'm clearing it up. I've been accused of giga baiting or whatever, so I'm just having a look. So I'm fighting Tools now, I'm fighting with Rope, that's really good for us. X-Nex coming in the back. Takes a lot of damage. I've taken a lot of damage. Early heal. Good start for us actually. Get a nice kill into Signed. Nice round to Fabs. I'm still alive, still first life. Another nice kill. Making good use of my life here. Just staying alive. Keeping a lot of damage output. My team are all full so I can afford to just keep smashing on damage. No need to be playing too defensive, can just keep my health. Getting a kill on Sign, getting the Hundo and X-Nex on a second life. I hope that's how you say his name. First round going pretty well. Managed to get Tools in the back, takes a lot of damage. Good damage from them onto me there. Some of the worst LG I've ever hit, but whatever. Still, rounds going really well for us so far. Catch Signed at really bad timing there. I'll leave him, my teammates fighting him, there's no point letting him get double the rocket damage off. I can just keep controlling the spawns, so I get the spawn there. Unfortunately I don't do any damage. Reposition to the top of the map. Trying to work out where my team are, repositioning towards them. I see Soviet taking a lot of damage, Rope's taking a lot of damage. I see the teammates are starting to tank damage, so I need to survive or die. Unfortunately I died, couldn't get out until I could read. First round still going on, quite a long round despite the really promising start. Tools weak, Critico weak, Soviet weak. Rope spawning there, we still have big advantage. P.E.K.K.A with, you know, 30-second respawn time, we should be able to clear this round up right now. So that's my aim on spawn. Found Fabs right away. Looking for the rail angle, looking to cut them off, managed to cut Tools off, he doesn't see me coming over the top. Just Signed for 20 seconds. Crazy nade on him, I don't even understand how I hit him, but he's fucked pretty much. Good attempt. But quick and easy round. Next round, straight in there again. This time I'm the only one. So I have to just try and play my life. I'm aware I'm the only one. My team coming behind me, which is okay. Just gonna have to try and keep damage down, get the heal down. Hopefully rope will, yeah. On top garage, finding a position. I come to that Critico. The guy's already disengaged. Soviet taking a long. I should probably try and control this TP, but I go to top instead. G5. Kill. Tried to get a nade out of the tools, but I think first death not too bad. See Soviet on 10 seconds, so just gonna buy a few seconds. Managed to hack her off. Get exploded off the map. I tried to recover it, but nothing. Good use of a Weeble there. Puts them into a big advantage, 4v2. Like I said, I'm just reviewing it from one POV, so I'm not going to be skipping around watching the Siphonator and whatnot. See Soviet Critico's engaging in a 4v2, so I need to play really safe. Against basically 3 full stack players. So I need to try and get some damage, hopefully kill while preserving my life, but I get absolutely wrecked. Absolutely owned, and it's all onto rope.
Round lost.
Unfortunately, we lose the round.
Round 3.
To round 3. Taking position at this top area with rope. I see one guy starting garage, which isn't too bad. Just leave him be, go fight with the team. He has close and easy frags up going against the 2v4. I don't know if you saw, but as I came in there, I also saw a guy fighting on orange, so I know I can engage for free, get a good nade, pop out lower, reposition at the top, looking for some damage, reposition around again, looking for damage. I grab the two spawn and manage to get behind Simon. Just some good damage. I see the heal lower. Around. Miss the second one. And get owned by Signed. Here, so I'm just looking for the kill. Aims to not let them heal their teammates up, just keep the recycling going. So I'm seeing players everywhere, I'm not getting shots. Nice rail from Fabs. Weird explosion there, I'm surprised it didn't push me up a bit. But I managed to hit some nice rails. Taking a pretty shit hill on low ground, but I just need to try and get some health up. I need to try and... My team should, you know, they should play defensively, even though we know that a couple are low. We can pick those up afterwards. We just need to ensure that Soviet can get up, we can try and heal. Because we're all so low, we risk throwing the round away. So I catch Tools rocketing out. That's an easy rail onto Signed. And great movement, you know, defrag World Cup style. Straight off the map. Hopefully they can kill Pekka. He's very low, but they get Tools back in. So it's kind of even. It's kind of even stack, more or less. If they fight together, it should be resettable, if you like. We should be able to push them out and get at least one kill. If we get 1 or 2 kills, we can just reset this round, and it's basically just keep tempoing throughout the whole round. So I'll heal these guys up. Cover them for a bit till they get some HP, then start looking for their damage. So it's now 4v4, we have basically the advantage. But obviously in this game, you know, rockets can do so much damage, you run the risk of fucking up, and it looks like we have. We've overextended a little bit. A couple of the enemies still have armor. I need to disengage because I see like, at the same time they're taking loads of damage. He gets a kill, which is very good. Gets 2 kills, which is great. And then we find the last guy. So I need to just try and chase him. Basically, the rule, I need to make sure my team know where he is when they spawn. So, trying to push. It's really good defensive play. Really good side from side. Finally goes down. So I found the guy. Trying to chase, but I realise I'm 75 HP, so if the guys hit one rail, I'm railable. So I just need to slow down and reset a little bit. I know that Signed's got like 45 seconds, so I know we've got time to play a little bit slower. I'm holding position because when people are running, they tend to sometimes run into you. So sometimes it's good not to just chase in a single linear direction, because you end up just getting spammed with rockets and void. Because as you see this round, we've actually taken so much damage from chasing. Good rail from Fabs. So I see Diabotical has just got the 1 minute timer, so I need to get a kill. I need to even this up, try and make it a 2v2 as fast as possible. I'll find one player, looking for a clean kill on them. I did see a guy coming top, so I repositioned behind him, taking a strong position, trying to get him to the teammate. Managed to kill Fabs, that's a really clean kill. So I can basically take this fight, put out a lot of damage, back off, heal. We still, you know, if Torzalan gets in and we take too much damage, we lose. So we have to basically win. And lucky for me, he just appears right in front of me. So this round, I'm a little bit late, but I'm still on position. I'm fighting a guy off support. I see a second guy looking at me already. They've read the situation. They're going to push. I'm getting some really, really insanely fantastic rockets, as you can see. I think I probably did 35 damage in 4 rockets, maybe 5 rockets. The roof would have done about 1,000 in that many. Or anyone that can use rockets for that matter. Cook probably would have done 2,000 in that time. Suat dodge. I think I'm in sick dodge, but I can't type. Looking for that spawn, but my teammate spawns there instead. Getting wrecked again. I expect a void here, so I'm playing kind of safe. I might get 2 guys pushing instead. It's one of those situations, it looks like we have massive advantage, but it can really easily go the other way. We've got 3 guys on basically 1 HP and 1 guy. So someone needs to die. Unfortunately, everyone dies at the same time. But that's where, in like a team play situation, you have to try and stagger your deaths. You just got absolutely wrecked. So here I'm fighting again. I know there's 2 of me, but I have to just play back. There's a guy, like, there's Critico playing behind me. Like in that position, you can't play behind somebody. You're not going to get any entry damage on it, and you're baiting the player that is there. So I'm basically forced to disengage, play lower. I only take 30 damage and actually get away with a lot. But in general, that's a positional problem that has forced me to play, to come back. So, you know, someone can misread that and say, yeah, you're baiting or whatever. But I'm not baiting, I'm not going to die in a 2v1 or 3v1. I'm not looking behind me to see the teammates there instantly. So I just play my life, take position, and basically reset. And you know, I got away with I think probably about 100 damage or something, and I took 0, or took 30, so that's a worthy trade. A lot of Wipeout is just, you know, trading health and armor versus your life. So we're in a really bad spot, really bad. Everyone's low. Can't remember if we win this round. That's a good reset. Good siphonator. Bit back and forward game, still at 2-2. Small siphonator, I can get out, reposition with my team. Manage to catch doors off. It's a good kill. Which gives us advantage basically. Although we get 2 players die, which instantly resets that advantage. I've taken loads of damage. So I'm thinking about possibly giving Rope Siphonator here, because he's fighting one and he's in a bad spot, so I've got to think about trying to hit a shot, but also surviving. So we managed to kill that guy, and just keep the position together. I'll try and stay somewhat close to him, so if the teammate spawns, we can get a heal off. You know, I'm not looking to heal, I'm actually looking to die, but when we're all chasing one person, I may as well just you know, keep on the hand, keep staying in position, keep looking to cut the angles off.
Round 6.
And that's exactly what happens, and we pull up the round. Round 6, I'm on spot and coming out the top to try and find anyone. I'm faking the runaway and I'm coming back in straight away. Catch Tools alone, Diabotical didn't happy about that, that's cool. So the reset worked out perfectly there. It's an early kill, which gives us just an incredible advantage off spawn. So I'm looping the backs now, just trying to catch any spawners off. Hit a rail there, which is pretty nice. 2 rails, just looking for damage straight in. Some good damage. Just reset around the back. Fab's just still looking at the same angle, so I managed to reset. Crack him, leave him low. You know, I can go look for another frag. I think sometimes people can overcommit looking for a frag, putting themselves in a bad position, taking a lot of damage. But sometimes, you know, let them heal a bit and you can just kill them later. Like you see the way this round's going, we're just tanking basically, we're just doing so much damage. Just walking through them, doing damage. Okay, I'm looking for the spawn on tools. Don't know why I checked down. I can find him anyway, I'm taking a lot of damage. I'm taking the rail jewel here. You know, I've got enough health to do it. Healing 5 a second whilst doing it, so that's okay. I keep missing that rail, don't know why. Over these 2 demos I think I missed it every single time. Disrupts Science Heal. I see it as armor though, so I'm going a little bit this way there. I should probably back out a little bit quicker. They were double healing there. There's another one that come around to the garage. So I'm trying to look at the map now and work out where I'm going to spawn. I know roughly where I'm going to spawn. Probably towards like the yellow area. I should be able to come back basically in full force and just chase off spawn. So spawned orange, it's okay. I know Fabs is the guy that's just spawned, so I'm checking the names when I find them, so I find both of them together. Managed to get a good round inside and just push for 3. That's the game.
3.
And just for completeness, let's watch the same game from the Critico pop and see how he plays this game. Let's have a look. Right, so first round. He's taking the slow route to top. So a couple seconds late, but he's going in, which is okay. He's fighting solo on Fabs. Not too bad. Good damage. Really good damage. Before, I'm not going to talk much during this because it's not me. You know, I don't know what he's doing decision-wise. I'll comment on things that I think are good or bad, but I can't say what he's thinking. Really good first life. He needs to realise his HP, and just play his life. Taking a weak position on top when there's 3 means you're just going to get ganged straight away. Manages to escape though, so that's all good. out the stairs route. So we're all there already. Hang on a second late, not too bad. Not much impact, we've already got the couple of kills. Or the kill, I think it was, one kill. It's okay because the teammates, you know, we read the fact that he's coming in late, so nobody's fighting too... They're not fighting from a position that they're just gonna get steamrolled. So a bit of Rope, decent players. Rope was good at Quick Live, I remember him. So Randa got exploded off the map. So this round we have no position on banana. Can sometimes work. I'm not sure why. Two teammates have some position that they could have moved up there. It's not necessarily the strongest way to play, but given that the way the enemies are positioning, that could work quite well. You can get a lot of spam from the outside in. Got teammates that are low, spawned with full HP, full armor, and taken loads. In this case it's worked out because he didn't die, so the worst case would be you die there. But in terms of aggression, it's probably misplaced. Pushing a slow to try and get a shot at finishing a guy is probably not going to be worthwhile. Fortunately it's worked in our favour this round though, by the look of it. We still have the big advantage. But it's an example of one of those rounds that could have easily gone the other way. And in a way it kind of already is. You know, the yellows have managed to reset this quite nicely. They've got 3 players up now. P.E.K.K.A and Tors are healing. We still have the advantage on health and armor, but... So I managed to regain all my HP and keep it all, not take any damage in that time. So at that time I was probably trying to inflict damage from range, or trying to get some rails, do some damage. I've still got my health, so I'm engaging now. It's the time to do it. We've got 2 or 3 kills. Which is good. We know we have a massive advantage now. So we're fighting signed. Should be the clean sweep. Critico sees him and then goes up. Maybe you didn't see him. 2 up. Why not? So we should still be just looking to damage him. So just keep tabs on him, cut him off. And basically just keep playing around there. It's basically like the textbook game now. You've worked the advantage of spawn. So just keep
hunt.
This is a long death time. Yeah, I think I said at the end of the last video, imitating a player's style because they do a lot of damage was not necessarily going to have more impact on the game. You know, sometimes players at the top, they're not playing a unique style, they're just playing around their team. They're playing, you know, they're making calls, they're making decisions based on their team's positioning, and that's where like the awareness aspect comes into play. So just copying what I'm doing, for example, and trying to sit at the back, even though I'm not sitting at the back, which is evident from these two games, even if I was, just copying that isn't going to mean that we're going to suddenly make the game twice as easy. It's not going to just make the impact that much easier. You know, if anything, from the previous game, it actually fucked us up massively. I would almost say the fact we were playing 3v4 on spot the whole time was the reason we lost. Which, like I said, you know, realistically, we should have read that situation earlier and just disengaged faster and just played, you know, further back. But the topic of discussion that was raised was baiting. So, let's keep it in the context of baiting. Two. Round 5. So this is the round I'm forced to disengage. Critico does actually come out, but because it's so late, I'm forced to back out. So I don't have time to wait for a teammate to be coming from behind when they have a spawn that would allow them to get there on time. But this round works out well. Remember, I only took a small amount of damage. I managed to dish out quite a lot. So, not all bad, but that's an example of when, you know, somebody that doesn't really understand the game would be saying, oh, you know, Supreme's baiting or whatever, but in this case, I've read the situation, there's 2 or 3 guys on me, teammates coming late, I don't have time to take a 3v1 and trade, it's not valuable, it's not worthwhile at all. So in that situation, it's best to do some damage, disengage and reposition. That's exactly what I did. My style is largely adaptive around teammates. If I had a teammate there to fight with me, I would have fought. It's basically as simple as that. There's no point overreading it, overanalyzing it. It's a public game, there's not that much to take away from it. But I must say, Critico's, he's not baiting as much this game. Like, he is actually getting to position just about on time, albeit a few seconds late most of the time. And again, I think it's okay to arrive a few seconds late if you're outputting lots of damage. So if that's the style you're playing, you need to ensure you're outputting loads of damage pretty much. So he realistically, based on being the last one there, should be doing the most damage on the team. This is the part where they started to just play more defensive, or they could just steamroll them. And this shows you that when you put 4 players there in position, it's just easy to pick up a bunch of kills. As long as you've got 1 player on your team that's life leading, so you basically just don't instantaneously lose the round, aka all 4 die together, which can happen sometimes. Sometimes inevitable, but if you've got a player that's aware of it, it's less likely for it to happen. And there you have it. So take away from it what you will. Make up your own opinions. Decide who's right, who's wrong. You know, every player has their own style. But there you go. That's the footage that apparently I wasn't going to post. That's what the 100+ messages this morning are about. Have fun.